Welcome to the Bare Metal Cybersecurity Plus podcast. This series helps you prepare for the CompTIA Security Plus exam with focused explanations and practical context. For a companion study guide, check out the Achieve CompTIA Security Plus 701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. It is the most concise and complete Security Plus guide on the market, built for busy professionals who want to pass the exam fast and on their first try. You can find this book and others at cyberauthor.me. Let's start with the basics. Security controls are the tools, processes, or actions that an organization uses to protect its digital and physical assets. In cybersecurity, the purpose of these controls is to reduce risk, protect sensitive information, and prevent unauthorized access or damage. Security controls are necessary because threats are constant. Whether it's from internal mistakes or external attackers, there's always something that can go wrong. Controls help organizations keep their systems secure by creating rules, limiting access, and detecting harmful activity before it causes damage. Every security control plays a role in shaping the overall security posture of an organization. That posture refers to how ready and resilient an organization is when facing a cyber threat. Strong security controls make it harder for attackers to succeed and make it easier for defenders to respond quickly and recover. They also help organizations avoid fines, legal issues, and reputational damage. Without effective controls, even small mistakes can lead to major consequences. Security controls are also closely connected to risk management. Risk management is the process of identifying, evaluating, and reducing risks to a level that an organization finds acceptable. Security controls are how organizations put risk management into action. If a risk is identified, like the chance that an employee might accidentally leak sensitive data, a security control like email filtering or user training might be used to lower that risk. The better the controls, the more effectively an organization can manage its cybersecurity risks. Now that we've looked at what security controls are and why they matter, let's break them into categories. The first category is technical controls. These are controls that use technology to protect systems and data. A firewall is a good example. It blocks certain types of traffic from entering or leaving a network. Another example is encryption, which scrambles data so that only the intended recipient can read it. Next are managerial controls. These are focused on policies, planning, and rules. For example, an organization might have a written policy requiring all employees to change their passwords every 90 days. That policy is a managerial control. It doesn't directly protect data the way a firewall does, but it sets expectations and creates a structure for other controls to work within. Operational controls are about day-to-day actions and procedures. This might include regular security training for employees or a process for reviewing access permissions every month. Operational controls are performed by people and are often repeated on a schedule. They help ensure that policies are followed and that the technical tools are being used correctly. Physical controls are about securing the actual hardware and physical spaces. These controls include locked doors, surveillance cameras, security guards, fences, and badge readers. Even though cybersecurity often focuses on digital threats, attackers can still steal a hard drive or gain access to a server room. Physical controls are important for protecting equipment that holds sensitive data. In addition to the categories, there are different types of controls based on what they are designed to do. The first type is preventive. These are controls that stop security incidents from happening in the first place. For example, setting strong password requirements is a preventive control because it helps keep attackers from guessing a user's login. Deterrent controls are designed to discourage attacks by making it clear that security is in place. A visible security camera is a good example. It might not physically stop someone from breaking in, but it can make them think twice. Just knowing that a building or system is protected can influence behavior and reduce the likelihood of an attack. Detective controls are meant to identify when something has gone wrong. An intrusion detection system is a great example. It watches network traffic and alerts administrators when it notices suspicious activity. Detective controls don't prevent attacks, but they help ensure a quick response when one occurs. Corrective controls are the ones used after something has gone wrong. Their job is to fix the damage and restore systems to normal. Restoring files from a backup after a ransomware attack is a corrective control. These controls help reduce downtime and ensure that business operations can continue. Compensating controls are used when the ideal control is not possible. For example, if a legacy application cannot support encryption, the organization might use extra monitoring to compensate for that weakness. These controls are not perfect substitutes, but they still reduce risk when the preferred solution cannot be applied. Directive. Controls guide or influence the actions of users and systems. These controls often come in the form of instructions or rules, like acceptable use policies that tell employees what they are allowed to do on company devices. Directive controls help set expectations and reduce confusion about what is allowed and what is not. As you prepare for the Security Plus exam, keep in mind that you will need to recognize both the categories and the types of controls. The exam may ask you to match a control to its purpose or identify whether a control is technical, operational, managerial, or physical. Make sure you understand the difference between preventive and detective and be able to explain what makes a compensating control different from a primary one. Simple examples will help you remember, like firewalls for technical controls, training for operational controls, and backups for corrective controls. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Bare Metal Cybersecurity Plus podcast. For more episodes, tools, and study support, visit us at baremetalcyber.com. And before you take the test, make sure to check out the practice questions in the book Achieve CompTIA Security Plus SY0-701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. They cover every domain and are a powerful way to lock in your knowledge.